Alright, hey everyone, this is Ash. Welcome back to the King's Speech. So apologize for being kind of MIA for the last little while from the channel. But honestly, between work and everything else, I'm kind of been back into a slump again. So I'm probably looking at doing probably another mini hiatus and taking a break from the channel until I get my kind of creative energies, juices flowing again. So I'll try to do a channel update about it just so everyone has a general idea of what's going on. But I figured out before I do that, I might as well catch up on the Kaiju and Spy Family chapters before I get into the hiatus, just so they don't pile up too much, and then I have a lot to catch up on. So yeah, with that said, without further ado, let's dive into Kaiju number 8, chapter 43 by Naoya Matsumoto. I'm probably just gonna record each chapter as a separate video, just to make it easier to kind of organize on the channel. So yeah, if you're wondering what's happening with that, just as a quick update regarding that. Yeah, without further ado, let's dive into chapter 43. Translation by David Evelyn, of course, lettering by Brandon Bovia. We pick up where we left off last time, with what was it called, mushroom head kind of morphing out of one of the ant kaiju, and you have Kafka going, you're, and you see, wow, it was kaiju number 9, and it's like, could this be? And then you see him kind of taking his bearings as he goes, what? So that's odd. I came out here because I had a reading on Kaiju number 8, but he's not here. Or maybe he looks down at Kafka and goes, you're Kaiju number 8? And Kafka goes, it's got the ability to detect Kaiju too? And you see a boom and a doomph as a giant hole gets shot into Kafka's shoulder. And number 9 goes, oh well, I guess I'll just test it and find out. And he's Kafka going, gah! As he finally notices a giant gaping wound in his shoulder. And you have Narumi going, Operation Room, status on Kaiju number 8's transformation. And you see Queen as he keeps trying to see like the flakes floating off of him, but still having no impact. And he goes, no good, he failed again. And we have Hasagawa going, we need a plan. We're going to lose Kaiju number 8 at this rate. And Gen goes, we're facing an identified class threat. I'll go and you see a shoom as the ground starts shaking. And you see Narumi diving back as you have a thump and a cree. Oh, what the hell? And you see another ant kaiju showing up in front of him, morphing another mushroom head out of the top of it. And you have a new one. It's like a new kaiju reading. No, wait, it's another number 9? But this one doesn't seem to have any eye holes. So I wonder if it's a non-autonomous kind of like appendage growth thing, because we know kaiju number 9 can like expand like parts of his body, so I wonder if it just made like a facsimile of itself. And Hasaka was like, it's another what? And Gen goes, did it split, reproduce, or maybe there were 2 from the start? And you have what was it, god, I cannot remember, blonde streaky haired girl's platoon, Nonomi platoon, something like that, going, that's going to keep Captain Narumi from mobilizing, I'll have to. And he said, whoosh! What the hell is that? I don't know if the kaijus are like regenerating or what's happening, but it seems like there's a splorch coming out of one of the ant ones. Okay, yeah, it looks like they are regenerating. And Hasagawa goes, the kaiju we already took down are all... It's like, is this the same thing written in the Third's report? If it's the same as in that report, then after reviving, the kaiju will... And you see, this is Tabuchi platoon. Kaiju fortitude has increased. Miyake platoon, same here, the tables are getting turned. This is Ichinokura platoon, likewise. So it can't be. The area is extending well past the 3rd Division's reported range. And you see like this little circular, kind of like the earthquake epicenter kind of signals going on with all over the map. And you have that thing showing up has changed the entire tide of battle. That being Kaiju number 9. Oh, I will say... This is a sick looking battle because you have like a circular little appendage like growing behind him, like with all these bulbous hands and like growths coming off of it from Kaiju number 9. I don't know if that's one in a separate location or that's the clone. It doesn't look like it's the one facing Kafka. Oh my god. He goes, I guess I'm done sowing my seeds. As for you, Kaiju number 8, I'm gonna kill you and take that great Kaiju power for myself. These ants start to bubble up as he lets off some more explosive shots. You see as Kafka tries to dodge, one of them clips him on his ankle and takes it out. And he goes, "Damn it! These attacks are so hard to deal with when you can't see them." You see the ant kind of swiping at him as Kafka gets sent flying back with a wham. He's like, "This thing's too dangerous. I need to take it down right." And you see a Pequeen as he keeps trying to transform. Nothing's happening. He's like, "I have to take this thing down right now. So why is this happening?" And you see number 9 is forming more heads, more bulbous protrusions coming off. And he goes, and Kafka's like, "Oh crap." He goes, "Goodbye, Kaiju number." Yes. And you see from behind him Kikoru coming flying in with the axe as she slits him straight down the middle. And I love how they did like the lettering effect here where they had the 8 when he finishes number 9 finishes the sentence with the 8, and the 8's also just split perfectly in half. Like, oh, I just love that as a little artistic touch. Looks so good. And you have him going, "Ah," as his form gets bisected and he falls to the ground. And Kafka's like, "Kikoru." And as 9's regenerating, he goes, "You. Who are you again?" And Kikoru's just got her like emotionless kick-ass face on her. She goes, "No need to remember. After all, I'm killing you today anyway." We have to be continued. Oh man, alright. So not too much to say because a lot of this was again just plot progression. It did introduce a bunch of new mysteries though, with the whole kaiju number 9 being able to create copies and facilities of himself. I do wonder if the copies are going to be as powerful or if they're going to be like a fraction of the power that number 9's full power is going to be, because will shift the tide of battle depending on like how that situation plays out. And we'll see. It'd be interesting to see how like the rest of the troop, the platoon handles that. But apart from that, I'm also, because I think I theorized about this a couple of videos ago. I was talking about, the kaiju possibly having done experiments and things on humans and things like that, and maybe the bug, whatever that Kafka ingested turned him into number 9, maybe that was part of that experiment. So I wonder, because there's two implications from number 9 saying like, I'm going to kill you and take that great kaiju power for myself. The one being that, number 9 is not considered a great daikaiju, even though he's got a numbered one, so I don't think that's the possibility. And the other one being that, the kaiju become stronger by either like assimilating or eating other kaijus, possibly humans as well, like, depending on the whole adage, like, you are what you eat. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out as well. But yeah, apart from that, man, I do appreciate that, Kafka's like erectile dysfunction not being able to transform into kaiju number 8 isn't instantly being solved yet. Have mixed feelings regarding that, because I feel like if he does, I feel like the way it could be resolved is like, if Kikoru is, now that she's joined the battle, if she gets into a dangerous moment, kaiju number 9 is about to kill her, that'll finally be enough for Kafka to kind of overcome the emotional roadblock, turmoil, whatever he's feeling, that's stopping his transformation. I wonder if that's going to be what it leads to the breakthrough moment, or I wonder if the author's going to be bold enough to actually keep him impaired for the rest of this fight. He has to kind of sit on the sidelines and maybe just toss advice to Kikoru based on, his kaiju kind of dismantling history. He's going to have to just be kind of playing moral support for the rest of the fight. I think that would be more interesting than having him just like overcome his impairments, whatever, without being able to transform. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this fight plays out, and if number 9 is going to be actually taken down for good, as Kikoru is suggesting, or if he's going to make another grand escape. But we'll see. But again, the series continues to be super entertaining. Still one of my favorite things running in Jump. Can't wait for the next chapter. Like I said, I'm recording all the kaiju videos separately, so expect them all to drop one after the other tonight. As always, if you like my content, please do like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, this is Ash. Talk to you all later.